Hi, I'm Kim Bass with Kim Bass Life and Grief Coaching. I'm a certified grief coach, and I work with people to help them regain control of their life after experiencing a devastating loss. Are you suffering from a loss in your life? It could be the loss of a loved one, a divorce, being diagnosed with a terminal illness, or any circumstance in life that's knocked you down. On the outside, does it look like you're fine and that you've gotten your life back in order, but on the inside you're suffering from loneliness and isolation? Well, I'm here to help, and I have a few suggestions for you. When we first experience a loss, we receive a lot of love and support from our friends and families. But after the funeral service is over, after the divorce papers have been signed, and after the first round of chemo, it seems that everyone has returned to their life and has forgotten about us and the loss that we've experienced. Or sometimes our family and friends don't understand that 6 months later or a year later that we're still having some problems adjusting to our new life, or that we're not over the traumatic events that we experienced. They may say things like, "You're not over that yet? You should be over that by now," or "Just let it go, just move on with your life." And they don't understand what you're going through and what you're feeling. When you have experienced a devastating loss where a person that you love dearly is no longer in your life, either as a result of death or divorce, or you've been diagnosed with a terminal illness and your plans and hopes for your future have been shattered. These aren't things that are easy to just get over or just let go, but it seems that no one understands that. So we suffer in silence or pretend that everything's okay when it really isn't. Now, a lot of times people in grief will pretend that they're okay. They'll go around and say, "I'm fine, I'm okay, everything's all right, my life is back to normal, everything is perfect, I'm okay," when you really aren't. Does that sound familiar? I know it does for me, because that's what I did when I was going through my grief journey. So the first step in this process is to be honest with yourself and to admit, hey, you know what? I'm having problems dealing with this. I haven't come to terms with my loss and what it means for my life. And I need help. I need support. I need someone to talk to. So once you are honest with yourself and admit that you need help, the next step will be to look at your family and friends and find at least one person that you can trust with your heart. I know a lot of times we don't want to ask for help because we're either trying to be strong for someone else in our life that may be struggling with the loss, or we don't want to ask our friends for help. They did a lot for us when we first experienced the loss, and we don't want to burden them anymore or ask them to do anything else for us. Or we don't want to seem like we're weak, or that, I can't get over this by myself, or, I'm a weak person, or whatever, and that's just not true. We really need to admit, hey, I need help, and you're really not going to get better until you are able to admit that you need some help, support, and encouragement. So let's turn the tables around for a minute. If you had a friend or a family member or loved one that was suffering, feeling lonely and depressed, and they didn't talk to you about it or didn't give you the opportunity to help them, you'd be offended, right? Hey, that's what you're doing to your friends and family right now. You're not giving them the opportunity to step up to the plate to help, encourage, and love and support you. So, after becoming honest with yourself that you really need help, and looking at your friends and family and determining the one person that you can trust with your heart, give them a call, schedule lunch, send them a message and say, hey, I need someone to talk to. But please, 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 don't back down. Don't go back to your old ways and say, you know, I can deal with this by myself. I don't want to burden anyone. Please don't do that. Reach out and give your friends, family, and loved ones the opportunity to give you the love and support that you need. Okay, now, if you can't think of anyone that you can really trust with your heart or that you feel will give you the support that you need, or you've already talked to your friends and family and no one has been able to support you in the way that you need, there are other options. Look in your community. Often churches or mental health facilities or different organizations have grief ministries or support groups. Often these groups are free or for a minimal cost that will cover the cost of materials. But this will give you an opportunity to be around people who are either currently going through the same situation or a similar situation that you're going through, or people who are on the other side of their grief journey. You can talk with them, express your feelings and how you're feeling and how the loss is affecting your life, and they can offer support and resources to help you with your healing process. If you don't find any resources in your community, or you're not really ready for face-to-face support, the internet is a great resource. There are a ton of support groups on the internet. Just go to your search engine and put in whatever your unique circumstances are, and I can guarantee you can find a support group for what similar to the circumstances that you have experienced. And online, you can still share your feelings. You can write about how you're feeling and how the loss has affected your life. And oftentimes, there are, again, other people who have experienced a similar loss, and resources and guidance for you to help you on your grief journey. Now, a third option is me. If you don't like any of the other options and you would like to contact me and schedule a complimentary free consultation, just go to my website and complete the form to request a consultation. I'll get back in contact with you within a day or so, and we'll get you scheduled so that we can have a conversation and you can discuss with me your loss and how it's affecting your life, and I can offer suggestions on ways to regain control of your life. Okay? But the most important thing is to ask for help and get help. Again, the most important thing is that you find someone or somehow, some vehicle or support group for you to get help and get the support and the encouragement and guidance that you need so that you can process your feelings and regain control of your life after your loss. Okay? Remember, the bend in the road is not the end of the road unless you refuse to take the turn. Take care, and I'll see you on the next video.